Hey guys, welcome to Make It Dairy Free. I'm Larisha.
I'm Andrew.
And we are back with our second, you okay there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Our second Daiya taste test of 2024, which either means that Daiya is completely trying to change the game or we've been behind. But luckily in this case, it means Daiya is trying to change everything.
Okay.
We're not behind.
Nice.
So Daiya has literally just announced last month that they are releasing 3 dry powdered mac and cheese boxed products. Did I say that right?
Yes. I'm not sure. I was having a hard time following.
Well, it's like dry. They had that like squeezy cheese, but this is like the dry powdered squeezy cheese. This is a dry powdered one. So there are 3 different ones: a regular cheddar, a white cheddar, and then an aged cheddar, which also, from reading the news report that gets released, the PR report, it is the first non-dairy aged cheddar boxed mac and cheese on the market ever. So it's a brand new product that is kind of cool to try out.
Yeah.
So Daiya graciously sent us these products for us to try before they're even in stores. They will hit stores later this month. We're in April.
Yep.
April 2024. I do want to pull up the PR report really quickly because I don't want to get it wrong of where they're going to be. It is going to be in the US and Canada. Canada. I said that kind of weird.
For sure.
In the US, they will be available at Walmart and the Fresh Market. And in Canada, they will be available at Loblaws,
Mm-hmm.
and Metro,
Okay.
ON, which I'm assuming stands for Ontario, but don't quote me on that one.
I'm still caught up on the way you say Canada.
Canada. Canada. Which, how do you say it? Say it.
That was the West Virginia Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
Okay. And what did I say? Canada.
Canada.
And how do you say it?
Canada.
Canada. It's like Canada.
Were you gonna say Canada Dry?
Yes. It's like the bougie version of Canada. I don't know. As far as allergens go in these, there are no top 9 allergens in any of the 3 boxes, which is wonderful. For those people that have asked us to call out a few other ones, there is cornstarch, pea protein, or pea flour in that one, and I forget. Okay. So pea protein and cornstarch in all of them, but the aged cheddar and the regular cheddar also have sunflower in them, but this one does not. I don't know.
Earlier you said pea protein and then corrected yourself and said pea flour, and then you said back pea
Did
protein.
I say pea?
So
I think I'm so used to saying pea protein, it's pea flour.
In all of them?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Which I guess if you're allergic to pea protein, you'd also be allergic to pea flour.
I think
Seems
you're
like it'd be the
allergic to
same
peas. It's not necessarily whether it's flour
or protein or
the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So these say they're going to be ready in 10 minutes. So we are going to go cook all 3 of them and then we'll give them a taste. Okay.
I often wonder how I survived without you. Now I'm starting to wonder how you survived without me.
Because you pick up on the things that I'm just like, da, 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 da.
Yes. I guess let's go cook this.
Okay. All right, so we have cooked all 3 of them. Again, it was super easy to make. You do the same thing you do with any boxed mac and cheese where you cook the noodles, drain them, add in this case, non-dairy butter and milk, add the powdered cheese sauce, stir it together, add your noodles back in, stir, and it's done.
Yeah.
So, ready to taste it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna start with the cheddar. I'm just knocking everything over or out of the container.
It's okay.
All right, so this is the regular cheddar.
So this would be like original kind of thing.
Yeah, like an original.
Isn't the original like American though? Like American cheese, they say.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite.
Same.
So there's a couple of things. One, I think it's much better than Daiya's liquid mac and cheese that I've tried before.
Yeah.
Like we haven't bought those after we tried them, and our kids don't even like them.
Yeah.
So this is much better than that. I think you definitely need some pepper on it, and it would enhance it a little bit.
Okay.
It does have a buttery taste to it. I guess for people wanting to know, we used unsweetened original almond milk for the non-dairy milk part, and then we used Country Crock's plant-based sticks for the butter. So I don't think it's inedible, and it's definitely an improvement on Daiya's original mac and cheese. It's just still not my favorite box mac and cheese.
Yeah. I was thinking like there's a new standard for box mac and cheese for like vegans now.
Right.
After tasting the one prior to this.
Yeah.
Who's that? Natco and Kraft?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think they kind of raised the bar a bit. Only because I think they were the standard prior to going vegan.
Right.
And then like I think they just did a really good job mimicking what they did already.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if anybody else like did a great job mimicking mac and cheese in a box prior to going vegan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, this is a little bit more, I get like more of a, I don't want to say like plastic necessarily, but there's a very much like an artificial taste that comes out that feels very like plastic feeling. And it might be the noodles too, because I didn't get to taste that without any like sauce or anything on it.
Yeah.
But there's a weird taste there for me. I can't describe.
So let's let's keep trying and see if we feel that way about all of them. So this is is it white cheddar? No, that's the wrong one. Yeah, white cheddar. I feel like I should get pepper.
Why?
I don't know, see if that helps.
This feels more cheesy.
I was gonna say this. I like this one better. There is just a slight again, I don't know if it's the noodle or it's what's in the powder, but there's like something. I don't know. That's just not supposed to be there.
Are you saying basically the same thing I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. When we ended, I think you said you understand, so I wasn't really sure if you agreed or not.
Oh, I didn't get it in that one, but I'm tasting it in this one. But I like this one better, which doesn't make sense in my brain.
Okay.
Make that make sense.
Fair enough. I like this one better too. It tastes saltier to me than this one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's anything to do with it. That, salt brings out flavor.
Right.
So
maybe. I wonder if can we quickly tell? No, the regular cheddar has more sodium.
Yeah.
Not that it means that it has more salt specifically, but usually. All right, and then this one is the aged cheddar.
I expected this to be white for some reason. Not sure why.
I don't know.
Might be my favorite one.
I was gonna say this is the best one. I would buy this one again. I honestly, I think I might buy the white one again if that was the only option available for a white cheddar mac and cheese.
Box mac and cheese, yeah.
But this one I would definitely buy again. It has a cheddary taste. I'm not getting that you called it plastic. I don't necessarily get a plastic, but it's almost like perfumey. I don't even know if that's what it is. I would have to.
We could have two different things that we're trying to describe too. For me, I think I found out the bit of the texture problem that is also contributing to that plastic taste for me, or artificial flavored taste. And I noticed that they're gluten free, Are they not gluten-free in the other ones that we taste prior?
All of Daiya stuff is gluten-free. Or you mean the other box mac and cheeses?
Yeah.
They're not. They're regular.
Yeah, so I think that's a big difference. I don't know why it is, but I've noticed a lot of times when it's not just gluten-free noodles that you like are getting from like a package of noodles, but you're getting more like a noodle and sauce combination, whether it's like mac and cheese or maybe like a noodle and like a sauce packet of some sort of some other type of meal, but it doesn't taste like those gluten-free noodles taste the same. It's almost like they feel thinner or more glass-like. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's like, and it feels oilier for some reason. That could be the powder that's in here. I don't know.
To me, gluten-free noodles always have like a chewier taste to it, almost like it wasn't cooked long enough.
Yeah.
But then I feel like if you cook gluten-free noodles longer, then they turn
apart.
into mush.
Yeah.
Like there's just not a great balance. These specific gluten-free noodles are made from white and brown rice. Which I think their other one, they look like the same noodles in the other packages. It's just the cheese part that's different. Because I remember this like shape. It's like cavatappi like sliced in half.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the whole thing. Okay, so just to, I guess, condense it, the regular cheddar is our least favorite.
Yeah.
The white cheddar is doable. And we actually really like the aged cheddar.
Well, you said the white cheddar you would buy again. So would you say doable? Or would you say, like, doable sounds like if you have to?
So if we're being honest, I would prefer the Kraft white cheddar mac and cheese that they came out with Notco over this. But that was already really hard to find. And Notco products in general have always been harder to find. Daiya has always been one of our go-to brands because they're so easy to find. And I have a feeling, I mean, it's going to be available at Walmart, so it's going to be easier to find, right? So I'm saying when it comes to that, I would buy this again. And I would, especially for the kids, I would definitely buy this one. Just because it's easy to find, it's a quick meal when we don't feel like cooking. Or we're traveling, because that's my thing that I always like to say.
I don't even know if we travel that often for you to say that.
No, but I always say it, and it's like a running like joke at this point. There's like people that like comment, and they're like, "There's Larissa with her traveling again."
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's where we are. As far as price point goes, I'm
not necessarily sure if you answered the question.
Oh, what
question? Well, you had said the white cheddar is doable.
Right.
But I find that saying doable sounds different than saying what you said originally, which was, I would buy this again.
Right.
So at some point in the video, you say, I would buy this again, and then the next point you're saying, it's doable. So I'm asking between the, like, are you saying...
Yeah.
What are you saying? Because I think for a lot of people, it might be the same. Like, oh, well, you said it was doable now. Like, does that mean...
Yeah, I think I went, like, in a circle. But what I was basically saying is I would prefer the white cheddar Kraft one, but that might be hard to find. So I would buy this if I can't find that one. And I wanted a white cheddar.
Got it. Okay. So you're saying like as a last resort.
Well, there's only 2 that I know is on the market, so I guess it's a last resort, but last resort makes it sound like it's okay, but like I don't really want to eat this. I would just eat something else.
Which is what I would describe as doable.
Right.
That reaction you just said, which is like it's okay. Yeah, that sounds like I think most people would say, yeah, that's a doable type of reaction. In comparison to earlier, you're like the white cheddar, I'd buy this again.
Right.
So that's all.
I get how that comes across. Okay. It does say that it will be $4.49 per box. And it says that and then list where it's going to be available both in the US and Canada, so I'm assuming roughly the same price point across all of them. In comparison, the Kraft one that we also tasted just a couple weeks ago is either $3.49 or $4.29 depending on the store. So it's within the same price point. What I didn't look at is, let me see if I can just pull it up really quickly. The Kraft one no, of course the picture's like insanely blurry. I was trying to see
serving size or something, or how much is in it?
6 ounces, and this roughly 6. It says 5.5. So same size, roughly within like 40 cents of each other. So the cost isn't a huge difference, which we found in some vegan products. Like one brand is skewed quite some money's higher is what I was gonna say in my head, but that doesn't make sense coming out of my mouth.
I think we all get it now.
Okay. So we've talked about allergens, price point, where it's available, our thoughts.
Flavors, texture.
Are we missing anything?
I don't think so.
So I will say that, so we've been vegan for 5.5 years-ish, I think, right?
I agree.
So when we first went vegan, I felt like Daiya was looked at as a villain. They have changed their products multiple times over the last 5.5 years, and it continues to improve.
Yes,
I think they're very much in like their hero era right now, if we're gonna talk like Taylor Swift's Eras tour, which is like all over the place. So Daiya is in their like hero era where they're changing things. It's for the better. It keeps getting better. All of these, I would say, while we may not prefer this one, this is still much better than their liquid cheese, that, at least for us, because we didn't care for that at all. And there was something else I was gonna say. I don't know.
While you think about that, I'm still trying to understand what the hero era meant. Is that
I'm
like
saying like they were like the villain of the vegan, like everybody's like, I hate Daiya,
Oh,
and
so
now everybody's like, you have to try Daiya stuff.
Oh, okay, got it. I think I understand now.
Okay.
I didn't know if you meant like hero as in like a savior of like vegan products in terms of cheese or something. I didn't know if that's what you meant by hero.
No, I think just for their own brand, like they're just continuing to improve. They're listening to, it sounds like they're listening to their customers. They're listening to the feedback, and they're like, how can we make this better? Instead of, we've tasted a lot of stuff on this channel and we've been like, this is gross. And then it seems like the company just continues to make the gross product, or they go away. Yeah. So it feels like Daiya is really listening. I will say, if they are and watching this, please update the cream cheese. That's the next thing. Please work on the cream cheese. That's all I have to say about that. But we like most of. We've been fans of Daiya since the chickpea blend.
Yes.
Even when people were like, "This is still a no for me," I'm like, I like this though.
Yeah, I think every time we do a product, right, we're comparing it not only to its like old version, but we're also comparing it to what's out there. Right. And I think Daiya does a great job in like saying, all right, this product seems to not do well. Let's switch it up, do something else. Right. And when they came out with the chickpea blend, obviously there's things everybody would want better, almost in everything that they taste, right? So it's not just like Daiya's products, but since we're on the Daiya topic, I think they do a good job in like hearing what folks are saying and saying we can do better. Yeah, and you're never gonna appease like everybody. Like even with it, somebody's gonna be like, yo, y'all are crazy. Like this was the best thing I ever tasted. Yeah. Right. And it's no different than like obviously Daiya is a company, but as food creators ourselves, like we get that even ourselves all the time. Like, oh, I would have done this differently, or oh, I changed the recipe to do this. This is too much of this, or that's too much of that. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, you can't make everybody happy, but overall, I appreciate Daiya seeming to listen and take the feedback well. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Nope, we could just end on a high note there. Yeah. I'm cool with that. All right. We hope you have a good... Oh, wait, we didn't say... If you've tried these... Actually, they're not out yet in the store, so I don't know that. When you guys find these and try these, come back and leave a comment and let us know what you think about them. We hope that you are easily able to find them within a few weeks. Even maybe this week or next week. It just said April, so I don't know. Is that early April, late April? I'm not sure if you were searching for me to say something or you were searching for your words, so I'm just gonna stay quiet until you're ready. We hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week, and we will see you in the next video. All right, cool. I think this is my part.
Okay.
Believe in good.
Bye.
Peace.